It's would be the use if he was just God on the mountain?
That's right. Amen.
Wouldn't have no use for anything else. But God is God, regardless. It's we that change Him. God's not limited as to what He can do, when He can do, and how He can do, and where He can do. He's never limited. We're the ones that limit Him with what we ask, with what we do, with what we see, with how we pray. But I thank the Lord this morning that He is that God.
Amen. Yeah.
In that valley that we go through, as well as on the mountain. Would be no hope if He wasn't.
That's right.
I thank the Lord this morning. I thank the Lord for salvation. Brother Gerald, thank the Lord for the songs that you picked this morning. I just praise the Lord this morning. I just want to thank Him for what He's done. Thank you, Lord, for what you've done and what you're going to do. Thank you, Lord, for this church. Everybody that's here this morning, that sweet spirit that we feel in this place. Brother Roger was talking about in Sunday school this morning. He said it's not the pews, it's not the church, it's not the surroundings, but it's what comes through.
That's right.
We bring that spirit with us. And I thank you this morning. Love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for just opening your hearts and your arms to me and my family. From the first time we came here, it felt like it was home. Thank you. I thank the Lord for the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Yeah.
When you read the Bible, we need the Holy Spirit. Amen. Know what's right and what's wrong. Let's pray first. I can't say that. Amen. I think He's coming back.
I God's children too long have been burdened. They're longing for heaven's green shore, where heart's aches are left for behind us, and burdens are carried no more. And the morning of hope by the river, I'll rest beneath the evergreen tree.
Yeah.
I'll carry my cross through the midnight. And morning, there's glory for me. Sometimes I'm despised and rejected, and I question, oh Father, how long?
Yeah.
Then I'll take one more look at
Amen.
Calvary. And He gives me the strength to go on. And morning I walk by the river, I'll rest beneath the evergreen tree. I'll carry my cross through the midnight. And morning, there's glory.
Never have been much down here. Don't expect there ever will be much. There's coming a morning. Sown in the weakness, raised in the power. There's coming a day I'll be something.
Amen.
You get ready for that.
Amen.
For when He shall appear, then shall our lives all go up here with Him in glory. That's the day I'm looking forward to. God's people, they've had a long, hard battle with this old world down here, but there's coming a day.
Amen.
Come morning,
Yeah.
there will be a glory for everyone. And good to see everybody today. Good to see you in the house of God. We've still got a lot that's out sick, and let's pray for them. Brother Frank and his family's out because of sickness, and Sister Sue, I see she's out. I'm certain if she wasn't sick, she'd be with us, and different ones. Some traveling, let's pray for them. We've got different ones. Brother Chris headed down to Texas, I think. Bob's headed, she told me somewhere.
Iowa.
He's headed to Iowa. So let's pray for them. They're on the road continuously, and they very much desire our prayer. But it's good to see you in the house of God. I come looking for a good time in the Lord. You say God's not still in charge, look outside. Look at that sun.
Amen. Yeah.
Well, a week ago we was wondering where it was. Yesterday a lot of people was wondering where it was. But you know what? The sun always shines, folks.
Yeah.
It always breaks through. In His own time, it always breaks through. If you would, turn with me to the 13th chapter of the book of Genesis. Can you find that? It's the first book of the Bible. Don't forget tonight, Brother Donnie will be singing. You come on out. He'll bless your heart. We've been looking forward to him being here for a long time. And appreciate him and Josie and their grandson being with us this morning too as well. When you find, if you would, out of respect for the Word of God, stand with us just for a moment. We're going to read, it looks like I'm going to read about 8 verses here. It won't take but a second. If you're not able to stand, that's okay. Look down with me some real familiar scripture at the 5th verse, if you would. It says this, and Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdsmen of Abram's cattle and the herdsmen of Lot's cattle, and the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled in the land. And Abram said unto Lot, let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdsmen and thy herdsmen, for we be brethren. It's not the whole land before thee. Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I'll go to the right. If thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left. And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plain of Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zoar. Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves one from the other. Abram dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelled in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent toward Sodom. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord exceedingly. That's all I'm going to read. You can be seated if you like. Now, this morning I don't know so much that I'm going to take exactly a text, but I guess if I was going to, it would be the 2 roads that we can travel. And I'd like for you to think on that today. There's 2 good men. Lot was a good man. Don't ever forget that. Abram, who was Abraham later on in life, was a good man. God had very much came down and blessed both of them exceedingly. Not only were they great men, they were rich men. I want you to know that both of them were rich men. It said that Abram or Abraham, whatever you want to call him, had all kinds of gold and all kinds of silver and cattle and sheep and maidservants and men servants, and Lot, his nephew, was the same way. And now I realize that I read there where that they separated and where they went their separate ways. Sometimes if you can't get along, you're better off just separate. Yeah. Go separate ways. Did you know that? Yeah. Abraham told Lot, said there's no reason for this. There's no reason that we can't get along. And although they separated, now you think about this, and I want to get on down, if I can, a little further in the scriptures here in a few minutes, but even though they separated, you'll find that Abraham still loved Lot. I've never yet been able to understand, folks, how that people can love you unless you don't go to church with them. You don't go to church with them, they ain't got no use for you, Gene. I can't understand that. We're either brothers and sisters in the Lord, or we're not. We're all going to the same heaven together. People look at it like that church is a competition. Church is not a competition. The only competition there is out there is between God's people and the devil. We're trying to get them in church. He's trying to get them out. But let me tell you, we're all brothers and sisters together. We're going to the same heaven together. We're worshiping the same God together. If we're not worshiping that God, something's wrong somewhere. You say, how can you say, how do you know that I might have to take my time here today to get down in this? How do you know that Lot loved that Abraham loved Lot? You go and you look, you'll find that after Lot got down there and he got down in Sodom and Gomorrah, and I can take the Bible and you can look, I believe it's in the 19th verse, you'll find that he sat in the gates of the city. Lot was on the city council down there. Did you know that? That's where all the elders sat, was in the gate of the city. Lot made a name for himself down there in Sodom and Gomorrah in that wicked place. But you'll find that there was another king came and he carried away all of Sodom and Gomorrah Gomorrah and the king of Sodom, and he carried away Lot and all of his family and all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah, and one escaped, and he come and he told Abraham, he said, Lot has been taken into captivity. You know what Abraham done? He armed all his men. 300 men was all he had, and he armed them, and he goes, and he went and he found his brother-in-law or his nephew, he was his nephew. He went and he found Lot, and he's rescued him out of the hands of all of those kings, and he come back, and I want you to notice what he does. Anymore, it seems like if somebody gives you a ride to the store, they're expecting money for it. If somebody, anything we do, it's all about money anymore. Abraham went in fear of his life, and he rescued Lot down there, and he came back, and the king of Sodom told him, said, just leave the people that you rescued, all the treasures that you brought back. He said, just keep it for yourself. Abraham, boy, I look at it. He said, I didn't do it for the money. He said, I done it for the fear of God. Let me tell you something today. If my brother's in trouble, I'm supposed to be in trouble. And if my brother's got a problem, I'm supposed to have a problem. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about our Savior that sits on the throne. It's about us today. We're the church. It takes us all to make a church. Abraham took 10%. Was all he took. He met a man. I wish I had time to preach on this for a while. He met a man, unlike any other man he'd ever meet. He met old Melchizedek on return from the slaughter of the king. And when he did, he said, who was he? He was the priest of the Most High God. Not just a God, not just some God, but the Most High God. Well, I was thinking about it a while ago when they was talking about God being God in the valley, God being God on the mountain. They even one way to describe him, and that's God. That's all you can come up with. Words runs out. He's just God, and besides him, there is none other. Abraham took 10%. Gave to old Melchizedek. One without beginning of days, one without end. The priest of the Most High God. Boy, you think about that. You think about the respect that he had for that man. These people today don't respect anything. Let me tell you, some will tell you, I don't respect anything. I don't fear anything. But there's coming a day that they're going to bow their knee in front of the holy God, and they're going to confess to the whole world that he's Lord of Lords and King of Kings, the glory of God the Father. Amen. I want you to notice, Lot was a good man. Lot was a great man. He got down there in Sodom. He chose the wrong way. He said, boy, I thought I was going to take my time because I was going to preach this. Y'all keep praying, you're going to preach me dead one of these days. I figured it all in the altar then. Praying for me. I'm carrying on. Lot chose the wrong way. He looked down toward Sodom. He looked down there and he saw well-watered plains. He saw all that grassland for all his cattle, for all his sheep and his cattle and his donkeys. A way to raise and have food for all his household. He said, I'll take the easy way. Folks, it's so easy to take the easy way.
Yeah. Amen.
Well, Abraham said, if you're going there, I'll just stay here. The Bible said Abram dwelled on the mountain. He looked up one day, sitting in the door of his tent in the heat of the day, and he saw somebody come. Do you remember the day that man showed up at your house? Same man. He looked up and I could see, looking out through that heat, probably a long way off, all he could see was some figures walking toward him. Couldn't tell who it was, but there's something different about him. Lord, Abraham jumped up and run to him. He said, come on, abide at my house. He said, would you tarry long enough that I can just kill a kid and I can feed you and just supply something for you? They said, we'll stay that long. And boy, let me tell you, who would you rather been at that time? Let me ask you today now. We all know the story. Would you rather been Abraham or would you rather been Lot? Down there was Lot in all kinds of wickedness, sin all around him. You say, was Lot ever got into nothing? He might not have been into nothing, but honey, he was living amongst it. You keep living among sin and be close to God. It don't matter how hard you try. You just can't do it. Amen. Abraham talked to the Lord. He said, I don't have an inheritance. He said, I don't have a son. Here I am 100 years old. The Lord said, that's all right. He said, go out. Look at the stars in the sky. He said, if you can count them, you know how much your generations you're going to bring forth, how many sons and daughters you're going to bring forth. He said, but my wife's 90 years old. He said, it don't matter. I can do that too. He showed he was God on the mountain, didn't he? He's up on the mountain below Abraham. He showed he was God on the mountain. They started to leave. 3 visitors. 2 went on. But it said this, that the Lord, and I believe it was the Lord, it wasn't an angel. It said the Lord held back. And he told him, you think about this. He said, Abraham, he said, I'm going to Sodom. He said, there's been a great cry come up from there. He said, I've heard bad things. He said, I'll go down myself, and then I'll know. And that's what he said, I'll look myself, and then I'll know. Don't you think God ain't coming? Don't you think he ain't looking? Don't you think he don't know? And boy, all of a sudden, Abraham got in praying mode. Folks, we need to get the praying mode for our people.
Yeah.
He said, if I find 50 righteous down there, he said, I'll spare the city. Abraham said, what if you find 45? Would you spare it, Lord, just for 45? He said, I'll spare it for 45. What about 40? Would you spare it for 40? I'll spare it for 40. 30. Would you speak? He was, now you think about it, God, Abraham was pushing the Lord because he loved his brother. You see what I'm telling you? Would you spare it for 30? He said, yes, I'll spare it for 30. What about 20? Would you spare it for 20? Yes, I'll spare it for 20. And he said, Lord, he said, I know that I've troubled you. We need trouble God every now and then. Did you know that? Amen. And he said, I'll speak for once more. He said, what if you find 10? Surely they can find 10 in the whole city. Surely, Lord, you can find 10. Will you spare that city for 10 people? The Lord said, if I find 10, I'll spare it. How many did he find? He found 1.
Yeah.
He found 1 righteous man, and his soul was vexed from day to day. But he had mixed and he had mingled himself with sin for so long. This is where I'm trying to get to finally. He had mingled with sin for so long that he done the right thing. The men showed up at Sodom and Gomorrah, and Lot knew him. He was sitting in the gate of the city when they showed up. And he said, you'll stay this night at my house. They said, would you stay in the streets? He said, no, you'll stay with me. Wickedness of that city got so great, it came to the place. These people would say, oh, that ain't what it meant, but now let me tell you, the Bible said they left the natural use of the woman and lusted for each other, for the man on man, women with women, doing that which is unseen. The world today don't want to hear this. Let me tell you, you live like hell, that's where you're going, folks.
Amen.
Now that's all you can say.
Yeah.
And I want you to look what happened. They say Lot had 2 daughters. Lot must have had 4. He had 2 son-in-laws that was married to 2 daughters. And they came and they desired Lot to put those 2 men outside for them. Said that we may know them. And he said, they're under the watch care of my house. He said, I have 2 daughters that have never known men. So they weren't married. That have never known men. He said, I'll send them out to you and you do with them as you please. But said, these men said, I've got to care of them now, leave them alone. And they said, not so, but said, we'll have it one way or the other. And those angels reached outside and got Lot and dragged him back in his own house. And struck all of them blind. Now I want you to look, folks. Lot had a righteous soul. He was in the right place. He was doing the right things till he got down to Sodom and Gomorrah. You can't live among sin and worship God.
Amen.
They told him, they said, we're going to destroy this city. The cries come up before God, said, you better get ready, you better head for the mountains. He said, what about Zoar? He said, if I go to the mountains, they'll kill me. Let me go into Zoar. And that was a city all around through the old Bible. It stood. They said, you run to Zoar and we won't destroy that city. If I understand it right, it was a place of salt mines. You think about it. And when all come to it, they said, it's time to leave. We're going to destroy the city now. And I want you to look what happened. Lot hesitated. He stood and he was looking around, trying to make a decision. That's what was going on. Look at what all I've got down here. Let me tell you something, folks. All your worldly possessions aren't worth your soul.
Amen.
The Bible said, for if a man should gain the whole world and lose his soul, what would he give in exchange? And that's where Lot came down to. And all of a sudden you'll find that the angels got Lot, they got his wife and 2 daughters by the hand. And they more or less pulled them out of that city. The Bible says some saved, hating even the garment that's spotted by the flesh. Lot was spotted. Take it for what you want to. Lot was spotted. He had lived in his filth so long that he considered staying there, knowing that the city was going to be destroyed. It's come to the place today that the world has made their mind up. We're going to live our way regardless of what's coming. Folks, there'll come a day that it's going to be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Never thought about it. The world today is saying we're getting by with it. The world's not getting by with it. Sometimes don't it vex your soul? The things that we have to hear. The things we have to see. The things we're living around. Get ready, because God's going to come down and He's going to get us by the hand. He's going to take us all up on the mountain. You can get ready for that. He's coming. He said He would. And He's coming back.
Amen.
Thank God.
They started out of that city. I'm about done. I'm going to come to a close in a few minutes. They started out of that city, and He told them this. The angel did. He said, don't you look back. Now, let me tell you what the Bible says about looking back. It says, he that taketh hold of the plowshare and looketh back is not fit for the kingdom of heaven. So they started out of the city and there was one. I don't know if it's because she still had children and in-laws down there, or if there was something in that city she loved, or whatever it was, but Lot's wife stopped. And she looked back. She never did make it to Zoar. She never did make it to the mountain that Lot finally ended up dwelling in. She turned to a pillar of salt right there and there. The Bible says she's there till this day. You think about it, we've got Christians that look back. Say, preacher, I got saved, but I just can't stay out of the world.
Yeah.
You've turned. You've changed. And if the salt is lost its savor, then what's it fit for? You think about that. Preacher, I love to come to church. I love to hear people praise and shout and worship the Lord. But on Monday through Friday, through Saturday, they just some things I can't stay out of. Your soul will be vexed. You need to be let out. Do you understand that? You'll never enjoy yourself until you turn loose of the world. And say we can put old Lot down. Now, folks, let me tell you something. We've all got a little Lot in us. Don't put him down too much now. He just took the easy way, was all he done. And I really don't think that man realized what was down there in Sodom and Gomorrah. It didn't say he looked at the wickedness and all the good times and all the sin that was happening down in Sodom and Gomorrah, but he said he looked toward the plains and saw the water, and he saw the grass. But when he got down there, you think about it, here's how the devil gets you. He'll say one time won't hurt you. One time will hurt you. Oh, it's the second time. First time didn't hurt you, this time won't hurt you. Second time will hurt you. Till it gets you so cold that you wonder if you've ever felt the Spirit of God. That's the way the devil works. That's what he done to Lot. Got him down there and he had Lot. You can think what you want to. Lot was a righteous man, but he had him so cold that they almost had to drag him out of the city. And that's where it's easy. Folks, I wouldn't put anybody down. Probably everybody in this church has been there at one time or another. Been cold. Been indifferent. Oh God, choir's going to come back. Sing a song this morning. Girls got a song ready. And Lord wants to come and sing, if you would, for the altar call today. Come on back, choir. We're going to have a short altar call. If you're here today, say, preacher, I want to come out.